couple of videos back, you may recall that I mentioned there'd been a little bit of an issue with the green team and the transport about them getting down to the allotment. Well, I've come up to Colligate to see Mick Pulteney, and he's going to fill us in exactly what the situation is. So I'm here down at Colligate allotments, and Mick's kindly arranged to see us. Just an update, Mick, what's the latest with the green team?
Well, we stood in their tunnel now, and they was down here last Friday, and that was the last time last time I'll ever see him. I've lost the minibus.
What was the matter with the minibus?
Somebody used to sponsor him in the sense that they give him a minibus, which would advertise their company. I think it was a garage that got him.
Yeah.
But it was an old one, and the MOT servicing. This one went through. It cost it too much to get it through the MOT, and he just couldn't do it.
So when did they tell the lads then?
I think it was week last Friday. They come down here to clear up, and that cleared the bloody lot because they don't want to leave anything in a state or whatever. And then on the way home, they nipped into our house.
Right.
And they told them before they left here, on the way to our house.
I bet it was devastated, wasn't it?
Yeah, all of them. They got one of the lads to do a little spiel to us when they got home.
Now, how long have they been coming here?
8 years.
8 years.
I don't think it's that, well, I think it's that long, do you? When I looked into it. So I've been looked after them for 8 years, and for to lose somebody like that, because that was great. They loved it down here.
I know. I'll say, the few times I've been down, I've met them. The first time I met them, you introduced me to them, and it must have been 6 months later I come down, and as soon as I come down, they remembered me name, and it's see the joy they got out of. I remember when we covered the polytunnel, and but it's just a shame. So green team now, what's the plans for this then? Do you think, or what?
Well, because I started off. How was that ago? It's got to be 12 years ago. When I got the land for these two.
Yeah.
And then I got the money off a lottery funded 29 grand. It took me 2.5 years to build, finish these two. And the hardest job was getting somebody to take them on.
Right.
Because the first one who had this was Starbridge Blind Centre. And they was just getting into it, and they lost their transport. Exactly the same thing.
See, it seems a big issue with these, getting the people to the location here, doesn't it?
But it's got to be somebody. Because I got the money for to do it with disabled, i.e. wheelchair and walking, I've got to have those groups in here, otherwise I've got the money on false pretences.
Well, I mean, the fact that you've run it for like 10 or 12 years under them conditions, I don't think anybody's going to claim that. But
also tell them to suck egg anyway.
But I mean, going back to the green team, that is such a tragedy, and you did say that the place, where's their office or the meeting room?
It was their pump house up Netherton on the canal.
Yeah, you say it was?
Yeah, well, the first floor of the pump house, the Canal Trust, that was their building, obviously. Obviously the pump house don't work anymore. But they give the green team the first floor as their base, like headquarters. That's where they met up and whatever. In return, that they've got to work on the canal, i.e. weeding, picking litter up and all this crap.
So coming down was an escape down here?
Yeah. Well, they got no enjoyment of bloody picking rubbish up, but coming down here, they loved it.
Yeah.
Because they only grew what they wanted to grow, what they eat.
Yeah.
And in the end, I got them showing down our place and all, exhibiting down there, and they bloody love that. Because in November, we had a show in September, in November, their presentation night, and we used to fiddle the books, so everybody won, all of them won. I mean, it was good stuff they was putting in.
Yeah.
Because most of us more spares anyway, and I told them how to look after them, and it was bloody good stuff. But they loved it, something like that. So I remember
that massive sweet corn.
I got bloody green fingers, alright.
Yeah.
That was one of my spares. They had 2 plants. They put them on the end of one of the beds, They lost one for some reason, God knows why, but the other one, it just took over. And I just come by accident, so I thought, bloody hell, what, got some good muck under there, because the muck we had delivered, that's a job for a couple of the lads there.
Yeah.
You know, an hour or so collecting muck, stored in bed, put on the bed. But their plant, I said, it's a bit thick, you know, overgrown like, because I like air movement in mine. Yeah. So there's only main stem and then might have two, what's it off. And I started looking at the cobs and I counted them and there was 9 on one plant. I thought, bloody 9. I said, I've only got 7 on mine. Oh. So that they should give me lessons. I think the UK record then was 11. There was only 2 off the bloody record. I loved it. As soon as I found out that, I thought that was going to be world famous. Well, I told her that was.
Hopefully, somebody local will come forward with some transit or a van or transport.
All we need is a rich boss who don't mind dishing out with a van. Put his advertisement on the side of the van, and you know he's doing his good deed.
Say it's a small thing, a small price to pay for the enjoyment they get out of it. But unfortunately, it's out of your hands, it, and
see, I was going to delve into it. This was last week, and there was too much on my bloody plate. That was Malvern. Yeah. When you went down Malvern, I was coming down on the Sunday morning. How big was at home? I got the back of the van loaded with everything I was taking to mates down there. Yeah. Stuff from the training shed. And I got dressed in the morning, ready to go. Went downstairs. When I got up, I went downstairs and I felt a bit heady. I thought, oh, bloody hell. I thought, well, I've just got up. Then I got dressed and I always go and get the paper first. We'll have a cuppa and a bit of breakfast. And halfway down the drive, I thought, this ain't right. The bloody head was going. You know,
you wore the side you had the night
all that bloody good. I've never had been like that before. I said, there's something bloody wrong here. And I went and gave the missus a kick. I says, I'm ringing 111. Is it 111 or 101?
Yeah, 111.
First time I rung then, they were bloody excellent. And A&E straight away. And I was up there and they went through all the rigmarole, blood tests. So he's there all day waiting for the results. And originally he said it's Menin's disease or something like that, to affecting the it's balancing it, which is pretty common sense. But in the end, blood tests are through. He says you're fit as a ferret. You can go home. I'm going out. I says fit as a ferret in my house. I said there's something wrong. There's something wrong somewhere. So I started again, looking into it on YouTube and everything. And it is to do with balance and all this, but stress can bring it on as well.
It must have been all this aggro event.
And it's all this crap, because I got stress from here, being bloody chairman of this place, looking after these. Chairman of the Colleague Garden Club, because we had a speaker back out last month, so I had to get another speaker within 3 days and all this shit. And then looking into this lot, because that's what I was going to do, advertise for a big boy summit. But I thought, sorry, I don't want that again, go through that again.
It's a shame, but hopefully we'll see them again sometime, and it'd be a shame to see this get to waste really, and knowing that they really enjoyed it. Thanks very much for your time, Mick. Nice to see you again. So I'll catch up with you again sometime.
See you later.
Cheers.